What is up, YouTube? It's Akinola, and I'm back with another book review. Today we have The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. This one is a banger. Of all the books that I've read so far, I think this is the best book in terms of structuring your mind for success and structuring your mind to and positioning yourself to manifest the reality that you see for yourself. So I'm going to do something completely different. I'm not going to go through each chapter. Each chapter is literally like 3 to 5 pages long. It's about 27 chapters, 190 pages of just pure fire. But for the most part, this book basically talks about how to level up yourself. You know what I'm saying? How to manifest this concept of yourself that you might have and bring that concept of yourself into reality by using the substance known as consciousness and using your imagination to form this consciousness and create circumstances and certain conditions that will allow you to realize this vision that you have of yourself, this desire that you want to fulfill for yourself. And the moment you begin to assume that you are already what you see yourself as or believe yourself as, that's when the power of awareness begins to take effect. In the book, it talks about a piece of steel. A piece of steel can either be magnetized or demagnetized. Now, demagnetized just means that the steel is not magnetic. Nothing can be attracted to the steel. But when you rearrange the particles on a subatomic level, when you arrange the electrons and protons and all that other subatomic matter in a specific way, that same piece of steel then becomes magnetized. It never changes the form. It doesn't change the material itself. It's just on a subatomic level. So that's basically the same thing with the mind. The moment you start restructuring your mind for success and to become your highest version of yourself, that's when you begin to develop different conditions and circumstances for yourself that is going to shape and mold you. And in time, you will then become this person. That's the essential principle of the power of awareness. But remember, this substance, this consciousness is formed by imagination, meaning however you see it in your mind, however you imagine yourself to be, you have to use your imagination to form this consciousness. So in forming this consciousness, you then create the circumstances and the conditions that are necessary for you to become this person. So let's just say you want to be a top performer or an athlete or a singer or something to that effect. The circumstances and the conditions that are created are, you might get a personal trainer, you might wake up earlier than normal and go in the gym or shoot hoops or just run track or just do what is necessary to realize this imagination that you have of yourself. It could even be a diet. You know, you want to eat better. So the conditions and the circumstances you're going to put yourself under are, you're going to buy different foods. You're probably going to practice intermittent fasting. You're going to do things that align with your imagination and with persistence. It also talks about persistence in the book. With persistence and faith, you will realize these things. It's not that difficult. What you need to understand is that consciousness is here for you. And like, if you look around at any object, any physical object that you look around at was created by the imagination that formed the consciousness. What you see, like this laptop that I'm in front of right now, somebody thought of this. Somebody put themselves in the necessary circumstances and created the necessary conditions to be able to develop a laptop. And they, over time, developed different features that allow me to present information, or that allow others to present information, or that allows information to be presented, period. The same exact concept applies. It's just arranging your mind in a way that aligns with the image that you have of yourself and assuming that you already are this person. Like I see I'm on IG a lot, and my account is mostly of fitness and you know health and wellness and stuff like that. And I see a lot of people's before and after photos and videos, and I'm just amazed. It's like this person literally weighed like 350 pounds and their before photo, and then a video clip of them exercising, and then over a course of several weeks and months, and then they show the after shot, and then it's just like they got like six-pack abs, they're slim, chiseled, they look much healthier, look much happier, and you just some people might think, wow, that person is lucky, but it's really not about luck. It's really about restructuring your mind in order to attract this image that you have of yourself, and that's pretty much what the power of awareness is about. It just basically gives you a cut and dry general strategy for realizing your true potential and tapping into who it is that you truly are. Everybody who's interested in creating a higher concept of their self or realizing a higher concept of their self, I think you should purchase this book and at least study the material inside here so that you can begin to understand what it takes to stay consistent, stay persistent, and see your imagination through to the end, and then realize and manifest what it is that you have in your heart and what you desire, and fulfill all your goals and all your dreams. This book is a book that I will, refer back to every now and again, because I feel like the information in this book is very, I wouldn't say complex, but it is articulated in a way where you have to read it several times, or at least I have to read it several times. Out of 5 stars, I give this book a solid 4 stars. I don't think there's a book out there that I'm going to give a solid 5 stars to. I'll give this a 4.5. This is a 4.5 star book right here. It does make some references to the Bible. It has, and that's what I like about the book too. Like it has this, it's not like overly biblical. It just gives like references to things that are stated in the Bible that you can use as inspirational, as you can use as confirmation, that the word, if you believe in the word, then you pretty much agree with the perspective that Neville Goddard is taking and presenting this information. And I would encourage anybody to at least read this book at least once. It's only 190 pages long. There's actually 2 books in this book. So there's The Power of Awareness, and then the last portion of the book is The Awakened Imagination. That wraps up this book review. I don't want this to be too long. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. Until the next time, y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Peace.